welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, December 12th, 2022.
That's right. It's all the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we're recording virtually today because I'm getting over a very, very bad cold, so I apologize for the state of my voice. But you know what? We will not let that stop us from bringing you the news.
No, you need the news.
You need the news. And the first piece of news this week is the Arena Open Cube is this weekend.
That's right. It's draft both days.
Yes.
As always, on day one, you can choose from best of one or best of three, and day two is only best of three. The entry is 25,000 gold or 5,000 gems.
And they're carrying over the change they made last time when one of these was draft, where you finish out your 4 matches from your first draft, no matter your record on day 2.
Nice.
We also had the second to the last weekend of the regional championships this past weekend.
That's right. It was the second Canadian regional championship taken down by Joseph Karani with Rakdos mid-range. So congratulations to him on winning an invite to the World Championship next year, as well as to all of the top 8 who got invites to the Pro Tour.
Yeah, the top 8 featured Mono Green Devotion, Abzan Greasefang, Gruul Vehicles, Golgari Elves, Rakdos Midrange, that was the deck that won it all in the hands of Joseph Karani, another Abzan Greasefang, another Rakdos Midrange, and a Mono Green Devotion.
Yeah, so that format still looking super diverse and like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I saw a video of Karani actually winning, and it was super emotional. All of his friends came coming over and hugging him. Really, really proud to represent Canada there, too, at the World Championship.
Yeah. So the last regional championship of this cycle is this coming weekend. It's for Mexico and Central America.
Your cat wants to be on the show, Megan.
She's so loud. Come here.
Molly.
Hold on.
Just come be on the podcast, Molly.
Here she is.
She wants to know all about the magic news.
Molly cast.
Our next piece of magic news is Dominaria Remastered is now fully previewed.
That's right. So preview season was literally 1 day long.
Yep, 1 day long.
They showed about 100 of them on weekly MTG, and then the next day they were all released.
All right, one and done.
Yep. The set fully comes out on January 13th. It features reprints from 27 sets that were all on Dominaria.
Yeah, this is a set that is meant to draft, so I'm very excited about that. It has special versions of cards, including alternate art, borderless art, and retro frames. So you can open all sorts of those kinds of things in your booster packs. Yeah. I think the retro frames look pretty cool, as do the borderless cards.
Yeah, it looks great.
Even though Dominaria United previews only took 1 day, we've got more previews for you. Phyrexia All Will Be One, the official debut of that set, the first look of it is happening tomorrow on twitch.tv/magic at 10 a.m. Pacific. Magic tweeted out a graphic that has a picture of a new card from the set. You can see some of the art, but with a big question mark in the text box. The tweet just says, "Whispers, Blessed One." Very creepy stuff. So if you want a first look at Phyrexia, I'll be one. That's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/magic.
Another new set, Brothers War Alchemy, is out on December 13th. That's tomorrow. It adds 30 cards to Alchemy and Historic, and of course it features digital-only mechanics, which is what they use a lot of these Alchemy sets for. Like, for instance, Forge Fire Automaton. This is 7 mana for an 8/5, or 2 and a black for a 3/2 at its prototype cost. That says at the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card with power less than Forge Fire Automaton's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Its base power perpetually becomes equal to Forge Fire Automaton's power.
I love the art of Forge Fire Automaton.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I gotta ask you, Megan, has Molly ever been fed in her whole life?
No, she's never been fed in her entire life, Maria. Thank you so much for asking.
We also have something else new releasing tomorrow on Arena. It's Explorer Anthology 2. It's 25 cards. It costs 4,000 gems or 25,000 golds. Of course, you can always craft cards individually using your wild cards, legal in Historic and Explorer.
Yes, and this introduces basic wastes to Arena.
Wow.
Maria, these are going to be available to all players because, of course, they are a basic land. Some other notable inclusions from the set are Reflector Mage, Thought Knot Seer, and Ethereal Armor. I put that
All
one in there
right.
just for you.
Thank you. We needed that ethereal armor. Here we go, Boggly boys. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of The Upkeep, where I'm sick and Megan's cat desperately needs snacks.
She's never been fed. Ever.
If you want to check out our full-length show, you can. It's called Good Luck High Five. You can find it wherever you're listening to this. And you can support us over on Patreon at patreon.com/glhfmagic. We have our December playmat giveaway going right now. How do people get a playmat, Megan?
Ooh, you can get a playmat by either becoming a new patron at $10 or more a month, or if you are already a patron, by upping your pledge by $5 a month. If you're an annual patron, you can just up it by $60 for the entire year. We're nearing like the final half of those that are available. So make sure that you get on in there. If you haven't seen this playmat, it is great. If you want one, also get on in there because it is great and very limited quantity.
Yeah, so get on in on our December Patreon pledge drive month. We'd love to have you in the family. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. See you next week.